Privilege to announce that under the empowering leadership of our principal madam, our college has been registered under Institutions Innovation Council. Now, IIC or Institutions Innovation Council is an initiative launched by Ministry of Education to foster a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship in higher education institutions.
How you add value in your life and others' life as well. Others' life as well. When I do introspection of my life, when I see I had given jobs to many people, then I feel really happy. There's a guy, when I was the executive director in IQAC, interview process, there's an examination, small written test, more of MCQ type, and then there is a 2 people are taking the interview, and I have the last lesson. So when the take an equity stake and fund. Suppose you are setting up a company, they say I'll give you 20 lakhs, give you 40% stake. So I'll be the owner for the business for 40%. Maybe an exit option, may not be an exit option. It may be with you permanently, or you give after 5 years, you will go, take his money plus return. Right? So these are the venture capital who are very powerful in India for the women. This is the secular capital, Accel and Access. And crowdfunding is a new concept, but you have to be careful. Even if you want to invest also in a crowdfunding, you have to be careful. There is a risk of cybercrime, because the initial thought comes from the online. But when you see the project is good, everything is good, you want to invest, then also you should meet, talk to them, have a close bonding, and then only you will invest. So this is another route also where you can raise crowdfunding. There are many other private sources. There are bank loans. Without the scheme, bank directly gives loans. NBFCs give loans. MFIs give loans. And there is a corporate social responsibility. Any idea about corporate social responsibility? Anybody from commerce here? Any idea about corporate social responsibility? Have you heard about CSR? Listed companies, 5% of the PAT, profit after tax, 5% of the PAT of listed company has to be contributed in a CSR activities. And government has specified what is corporate social responsibility. Suppose you are giving some money to the Entrepreneurship Mission, it's a part of the CSR activity, right? So CSR funds is also available for the women entrepreneurship. Government has listed which are eligible for CSR. Okay. Then self-help group. Any idea about self-help group? SHGs? Any idea? Anybody from rural India? Maybe beyond Noihati, Kalyani, anybody original? There's a concept of SHG. Self-help. Yeah, there are ladies who are forming a group together and they are mobilizing money, and that money again going to the loan. Like a cooperative system. In many organization office also there is a cooperative. Employees are contributing, whoever wants a loan, you get a loan out of that fund only at interest. Similarly SHG, self-help group. You help yourself. Right? Then grants for NGOs and international agencies. But there are also lots of nuisance also working. If you see the grants from NGOs and international investors, there are many people who create an NGO for making money. I saw a lady in a Delhi airport traveling in a business class, stayed in 5-star hotel. She is running an NGO and every cost is funded by the NGO. So since you are doing an NGO, trying to do good for the people, common people, why you are spending so much on yourself? Getting the grants and making money. So there are nuances also. When you approach any NGO firm, Japan, etc., investing, there also you have to showcase your intention and attitude properly, candidly. Right? But despite of so many government schemes, so many private schemes, so many opportunities, the roads are still difficult. 70% of Indian startups fail within 5 years. Financial schemes through which you can get funding support. And it may so happen, suppose you want to set up an organization and the first day your application might get rejected. You try, pursue, convince, showcase your potential, how you can take it. Because the person who is giving the money under whatever scheme, his money has also cost. Right? No lunch is free. So naturally he has to take protection. When you make a fixed deposit in bank, you are very careful, right? You don't make the deposit in a smaller bank, in a private bank, normally. You are very